Okay, today we're going to revise some ideas about classifying triangles and quadrilaterals. Um, these are the names you've probably known over a number of years. If all three sides of a triangle are the same, then it's called an equilateral triangle. You might know, too, that the three angles will be the same if the three sides are the same. 60 degrees as well. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides and two equal angles as well. A scalene triangle has no equal sides. So that's by sides how you classify. By angle, if all the angles are less than 90 degrees, it's called acute. One angle is the right angle, then it's a right angle triangle. If one angle is greater than 90 degrees, it's an obtuse triangle. Okay, the first questions you have to classify. You have to use two words to classify each one of these triangles. That'll be your first exercise. Now, this chart with quadrilaterals is actually challenging for lots of people because there's quite a bit of thinking involved. Quadrilateral means a four-sided figure. All of these shapes here, the best name for them is below it. This is a rhombus, and there's a square, a rectangle. You might know the names. What you might not know is that a square actually has three other names. Each shape belongs to the set above it. A square is actually a special type of rectangle. It has all the properties of a rectangle. And a rectangle is a special type of parallelogram, two pairs of opposite parallel sides. Well, a rectangle has that. It's just when it's got 90 degrees in one of the corners, and it's a rectangle. A rhombus is any parallelograms where all four sides are equal. And a square is a special type of rhombus. Trapezium, one pair of parallel lines. There is a definition here describing it, but it describes one of the quadrilaterals on the other side is the best description, is the best name for this description. That's the second exercise we have to do. And the third one is you have to classify the shape, then you look at the thing and you have to solve for any unknown sides or angles that are there. Let's take a look at the first one here. This is two sides are the same. That's an isosceles triangle. The angles are all, you can see, less than 90, so it's acute. So there's the classification, acute isosceles triangle. Well, if two sides are equal, then the two angles are equal. So x must be 70 degrees. If you don't write the reason, you have big trouble. So you have to write the reason in geometry. Equal angles opposite equal sides. If these two are 70, the angles in a triangle add up to 180. 180 minus 140 is 40. So y is 40 degrees because the angles sum to 180 in a triangle. Well, all the other questions are like that. They get a little bit more involved in questions 4 and 6. You have to do some thinking, but you have to classify and then figure out the other sides. Make sure you give the reason. And that's it for today. Okay.